This is a cashmere all over cable that Bill's working on, and we just wanted to show you how he makes those cables. Now this is really, really stretched out on the machine while he works on it. It's obviously not going to be this big. This is the, what, front or back, honey?
Back.
This is the back of the sweater. And Bill's going to show us how he crosses the cables.
Well, what I'm going to show you, well, I can cross cables first.
Okay.
The cables are 2/2, so I take 2 stitches off and then take the other 2 stitches and cross them over. And it doesn't really matter which way, left to right or right to left, you do this, just so long as you always do it the same way. And I tend to do it left to right and right to left. I don't know why, but that's just the way I do it.
Yeah, and so you just do that consistently on all your sweaters so you don't forget, right?
Yeah, right.
What would happen if you did it a different way?
Oh, it
shows up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell.
Now, when you're looking at this, it doesn't look cashmere because it doesn't look all fuzzy. Why is that?
Well, because when the cashmere is spun in the spinning mill, it has a lot of oil put on the fiber. The fiber is short and very tender, and so they put a lot of oil on the fiber to get it to go through the spinning equipment. And what I will do when this is done, we will get this when all the pieces of the sweater are done. We will get it put together, and then I throw it in the washing machine and wash it, real hot water, soap, and tumble it dry. And I get to do that. The owner of this sweater does not get to do that.
Yeah, when you get a cashmere sweater, you don't wash it in hot water.
Correct.
Under no circumstances.
Right.
And we do send care instructions with it, and we have special soaps that are recommended that we strongly recommend that you use for different fibers.
Now this sweater has a set-in sleeve. So what I've done is I've knitted it up to the armhole here, and then I'm going to bind it off. All right.
And you can see his pattern that he's made there.
Okay.
And you made that pattern specifically for this sweater that you've custom.
No, this is.
Oh, you already had one made.
Yeah, this is.
Okay.
So.
Sometimes he has to make a new pattern for people.
So, I knitted these stitches by hand, and then I'm going to bind this off. Which is what I'm doing now.
The sleeves will be a whole separate piece. Each sleeve will be a separate piece. The sweater is made with a front, a back,
and 2 sleeves.
And 2 sleeves. And the ribs are all knit separately too. The ribs are actually knit first, and then he hangs the ribs on this machine to knit the sweater up from the ribs. think he's looking at measurements or something.
No, I need to remember how many
Oh,
stitches to bind off.
okay. While he's doing that, I'm going to show you this. These are the ribs. These are the ribs for the sleeves. So he hasn't used those yet, but that white thread is just waste yarn that goes in between.
Separating thread.
Separating thread that goes in between just to continue knitting all at once when he's putting those together. But that will all come out. He'll pull that all out before he hangs them, or as he hangs them on the machine. Okay, so that's how he does the cables, and that's how he binds it up.
At the arm.